Once upon a quiet evening in the forest, when the trees whispered softly in the breeze and the stars began to wake one by one, there lived a very small firefly. His name was Lumo. Lumo was tiny, even for a firefly, and his little glow was softer than all the others. While his friends shone like little lanterns in the night, Lumo's light flickered like a candle about to go out. Every evening, when the fireflies danced above the meadows, Lumo tried to join them. But he always whispered to himself, "My light is too small. No one will see me. No one will notice me." And so, while the others twirled and sparkled, Lumo stayed close to the ground, hiding behind the tall grass. The forest was full of sounds, the soft hoot of an owl, the gentle chirp of crickets, the rustle of rabbits hopping through the leaves. Everyone had their place, their sound, their glow, but Lumo felt he had nothing special. One night, as he curled himself under a big leaf, the wind began to change. Dark clouds covered the stars, and the moon disappeared behind a heavy curtain of storm. Soon, thunder rumbled, and a fierce storm swept across the forest. The night grew darker than anyone could remember, so dark that even the owls could not see. The rabbits trembled in their burrows. The squirrels huddled in their trees. The forest was frightened.
I can't see. I can't find my way home.
I've lost the path. I'm afraid of the storm.
All around, animals were lost in the night. The storm had hidden every familiar tree, every familiar rock. No one knew where to go. Lumo listened. His tiny body shook. He was afraid too. But then he looked down at his little glow. It was small, yes, but it was still there, flickering, glowing, warm.
Maybe my little light is enough.
He took a deep breath and flew upward. His wings were delicate, but they carried him bravely into the storm. Flicker. Flicker.
Follow me.
Slowly, the rabbit saw the tiny light in the distance. Step by step, the little rabbit followed Lumo's glow. Next came the hedgehog, then the squirrels, and even the deer. One by one, the animals noticed the faint but steady sparkle. And slowly they all began to follow, through the tall grass, across the muddy path, around fallen branches. The animals walked behind the glow of the smallest firefly in the forest. The storm grew louder. The rain fell harder. But Lumo did not stop. His glow flickered bravely again and again. Flicker, 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 flicker. Sometimes the wind almost blew him away. Sometimes his glow almost went out.
I can't give up. They need me.
So he kept glowing, one small light in a sea of darkness. Finally, after what felt like the longest night, Lumo guided the animals to a wide, dry cave at the edge of the forest. Inside, it was warm and safe, hidden from the storm. The animals sighed with relief.
Thank you, Lumo.
You saved us!
You're braver than the brightest star.
Lumo blinked in surprise. No one had ever spoken to him like that. His little glow shone brighter than ever before. When the storm finally passed, the moon came out again, and the stars sparkled in the sky. But this time, Lumo didn't hide in the grass. He flew proudly among the fireflies, his tiny glow shining steady and true. And though it was still smaller than the others, it didn't matter anymore, because Lumo had discovered something more important than brightness. He had discovered courage. He had discovered that even the smallest light can guide the way. And from that night on, whenever the forest grew dark, all the animals would smile and say, "Don't worry, Lumo's little light will always lead us home." And so, the brave little firefly lived happily among his friends, glowing softly in the night. And whenever you close your eyes and see a tiny sparkle in the dark, remember, even the smallest light can shine in the biggest way. Now, the forest grows quiet. The animals rest. And it's time for you to rest too. Good night, little dreamer.